Something stinks right here. You don't have to put that in the video, but man, that was funny. Tiny bit of love. Where is my scab? Why am I having such a hard time? Ow! Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Face It Megan, and today we are in Halloween week 3. Today we're going to be talking about nose and scar wax. I talked to you guys about this in my first video when I did my silicone with the A and B, with these guys. You can use scar wax to make cuts, bullet holes. You can even like smear scar wax on your face or on your body and write in it. Like, it just is a little bit more difficult to use. The best way I can tell you guys to use this stuff is really just to like lubricate up your fingers. You could use makeup remover to do that, or you can use like petroleum jelly, Vaseline, anything that can really moisten up your fingers so that you can work with it. It is waxy and it is very sticky like a booger. Today we're going to be using this, and I think I'm going to show you guys how to do a bullet hole because it is one of the easiest things I can show you that you can just go home and mess with before you try doing anything else. But I think one of my favorite things is being able to write in it. I think it's really neat that you can write in it, like if you wanted to like do something really scary, like write lies on your face, or something really profound, something scary, devil, I don't know, something like Halloween-y and scary. It is just really weird to work with, and you always want to like make sure that your spatula or like your little carving knife, anything that you're going to use to work with it, is lubed up as well. This is clearly not lubed up. I don't have Vaseline, but I did buy some petroleum jelly. I think this is all that they had at the store that I went to a few months back. I am just going to go in and I'm going to put a little bit on my fingers of this. It comes out so slow. Okay, so my fingers are all lubed up. I'm going to put this on my fingers and see how it's all like moving around. It's not sticking to my fingers at all. It's because my fingers are lubed. I'm going to pull my mirror up so I can see my face. Always make sure your skin is clean too. Remember, I did just clean my skin before I started filming with some wet ones, but you can just clean your skin off with some kind of a cleaning wipe that has alcohol in it. Just clean the area that you're going to be working on. So I am just going to actually put this probably right in my forehead, because who's going to shoot somebody in the cheek? Ow, so much easier to work with when you have your fingers all lubed up. Earlier today I was playing around with this because I was trying to figure out exactly what I wanted to show you guys, and I didn't have the petroleum jelly, and I was like, why is this, I'm having such a hard time, and then I remembered, I was like, duh, you're supposed to have your fingers lubed up, Meg. It really helps also when you have this. It just helps to like smooth down the edges. You just want it to look like your skin. A little bit more on my fingers. It's really important to have your fingers lubed, because if you don't, you're going to get really frustrated with this and you're not going to want to work with it. You're just going to want to build up the edges a little bit. It's starting to look really funny looking now, and it's mostly just because my fingers are not gooey anymore. You're just building it up around the edges to make it look like something got shoved into your skin with extreme force, like a bullet. I feel like people are going to get offended. I feel like they're going to be like, wow, Megan, you're really abusive. And I'm going to be like, do you know what Halloween is? Like, it's not always going to be pretty. Have you been to Not Scary Farm? Have you been to Horror Nights? Anything? Like, they got like zombies walking around with chunks of their face falling off. And I'm over here putting a bullet hole in my face. Like, yeah, Halloween is not always going to be pretty. Just smoothing it down on the edges as much as I can. You don't have to make your bullet hole as big as mine either. I just want the skin to look a little bit swollen. See how I'm like scraping some of it off? I'm putting it into the edge of the container so I can wipe it off later. So I'm just smearing around the edges. Okay, so your bullet holes are usually pretty perfectly round, so we're gonna work on that now. Just rounding it out a little bit. is just going downhill really fast. I'm gonna just start over. Just give me one more second, guys. This is just going really, really downhill. Okay, so all my edges are pushed down. You can see that my bullet hole has been formed. I'm gonna wipe off my fingers really quick so I can go into my palettes and start bleeding this up and goring it up and all that fun stuff. So I'm gonna start by first going into my Illustrator palette. I swear this is my most used palette. It has all the best colors in it. I just wish it was bigger. When I bought this, it was my very first one I ever bought and I didn't know what to expect, so I bought like the small one, but I'm just gonna use it as much as I can anyway. And I'm gonna go in with some dark first, age blood in black and things, and I'm gonna fill in my wound. Just making sure the whole thing on the inside is just really dark because it is supposed to look like it's just going straight into your head. And then I'm going to go in with my stipple sponge, which is that one that I told you guys about where I just picked off little chunks of it. You can get these at like any kind of drugstore and then you just pick off chunks. And I'm going to dip into some of this bruising. I do have my little palette. I'm just going to pick up the color like this and then I'm going to tap it on my palette. And I'm just gonna like tap around the outside of it just to make it look bloody. Come on. And bruised up a little bit. And then in my other one where I talked to you guys about bruising, you do want to, you know, like tap it and diffuse it a little bit. Dang it! Let me fix that. It's okay. This is like how easy it is to fix though. That's why scar wax is kind of neat. Once it is all like put together, it does come together better. It just looks weird as you're doing it. So you're just gonna want to make it look like it's very bruised and irritated around the outside. It's okay if some of that stuff leaks through on the bottom because you are just gonna add some blood dripping out of it in the end anyway. Just adding the detail around the outside to make it look like a legitimate bullet hole in my forehead. So if you need some more help, you can always just add a little bit of alcohol to your fingers and then go around and diffuse the outside. Some alcohol. Be careful not to get into your eyes, into your face. Be careful not to get the stuff you're putting on your face into your face, guys. Just tapping around the outside. Some more, just making it look really irritated, as you can tell. Okay, now I'm going to go in and I'm going to use a little bit of blood. And we are going to use the fresh blood because we do want it to drip down from the bullet hole. Another thing you can do also is just go in with one of these. Put a little bit onto your little tray. And you can just also just tap some blood around the outside. And then I'm just going to have some blood dripping out of it to actually come out. Come on. There you go. Yeah. And you're just going to control it. Just make sure it goes straight down. So there you go, guys. There's a bullet hole for you. You can use a little bit of dark blood in it. I might want to put some scab in it because it does need a little tiny bit of love. Put a little bit of scab blood right in the center because you don't want anybody to see that it's just your forehead underneath there. And then it just looks really chunky in there. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Now it looks really neat. All right. So that's how you make a bullet hole in your forehead. Another thing you could do with like wax is obviously you could write on your face. These are just things I talked to you guys about. You could write on your face, you could do cuts. Yeah, so that's it, guys. Look at that thing, man. Sometimes I do this and I'm like, did such a good job. Just looking at myself, just looking at my bullet hole. So that is the whole tutorial, guys. Hope you enjoyed watching me like totally master the wax for the first time in a long time. This is Ben Nye. You can buy it at like Monster Palooza, like I told you guys, where you can get it cheaper, or you can just get it from Nigel's. I do believe sometimes they sell wax at Halloween stores. I don't know for sure. I haven't been to a Halloween store in a long time. Hope that you learned something. Go home and play with this. This is one of the easiest things you can do with scar wax, and then from there, just have fun with it. Start writing in your skin. Start shoving objects into the wax. Like you can put scissors in it, a pencil, all these kinds of different things. Please subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more Halloween videos. I'm going to do them anyway, even if you don't give me a thumbs up. So, and ring that bell for notifications, and I will see you guys in my next Halloween video. Bye.